So as you guys know, the streets have been closed down for quite some time, almost a year to be exact, when all of this COVID stuff really started keeping everyone inside. But there appears to be light at the end of this tunnel. The mask is slowly falling off, shots are going into arms, and overall I'm hoping we can get back out there real soon. Someone else who must be excited for this news is a personal favorite here on the JAMARI channel, Larsa Pippen, aka the CEO of the streets. As you guys know, she had taken a break from her street activity to break up the 24-year-old Malik Beasley's family. But it seems like there's been trouble in paradise as of late after the two unfollowed each other on all social medias, and a lot of confirmed rumors have been circulating about the two. It's been 4 months since the pair were caught holding hands at the mall, and Malik got those divorce papers from his now ex-wife, Montana Yao. Still, him and Larsa were rocking out. Larsa and his ex were going back and forth online, and this man was on her side the entire time. But I guess the honeymoon phase is now over for these two, as they've decided to finally call it quits after only 4 months. This is something I would say happens to a good majority of relationships out there these days. I feel like that 3 to 6 month period is when the honeymoon is up and it's time to really stare reality in the face and decide if you want to be with that person for the long haul. Early on, you might look past some of the more glaring flaws and red flags in your relationship, but as time goes on, it really does take a lot of effort to keep a relationship going smoothly, and sometimes you just come to realize, hey, maybe I'm not meant to be with this person after all. And let's just call a spade a spade. A 46-year-old woman and a 24-year-old man are gonna have a really hard time maintaining a relationship for a long time. When he was 4 years old, she was giving birth to her first son, who he might be matching up against in the NBA real soon. Scotty Jr. is gonna dunk on him and say, "That one's for my dad." Keep in mind, this man Malik was simping extremely hard for Larsa and seemed willing to do absolutely anything to be with her, including throwing his wife and kid out of their family home just 10 days after the news broke that he was now with Larsa, all while he continued to live there with some of his friends. But that was all okay because Larsa was his senora and he was her papi. What could possibly go wrong, besides absolutely everything? In the end, he made himself look like a total asshat, throwing his wife and family away for some used up products. This is like having a steak dinner at home and deciding you'd rather dig through the trash to find something to eat. And when you throw kids into the equation and you're still out here wilding like this publicly, that's how you know this man really gave no fucks. But now he's gonna be left with absolutely nothing but a divorce and a major headache. Not to mention he also has all that jail time and community service to do for his paranoid actions he displayed at his house. And he recently got a pretty bad hamstring injury that will have him out for at least the next couple of weeks. Not that that really matters though, as the Timberwolves are a dumpster fire of an organization right now. And to add even more insult to this injury, Larsa was already spied out with another man chilling poolside. And you better watch out, Malik. This man looks like one of those Instagram Forex scammers. And you know those guys don't mess around. The only W he's taken so far is the fact that the judge didn't award his ex very much money in the meantime while they settled this out in court. She's getting $6,000 a month for temporary child support, but nothing for spousal support or for lawyer fees. Which is pretty good considering Malik just inked a pretty hefty contract last offseason. But like I said, that might only be a temporary W, as he stands to possibly lose half his shit in the long run. Especially if they can prove that he was the reason the marriage dissolved while she stayed faithful. As for Larsa, I really think that she just needs to move on from the NBA. I get it that you have a type, but you have to let Scotty Jr. thrive, and just go get you a dude from another sport. The streets came calling and Larsa picked up that phone. It was really just another day at the office for her. It almost reminds me of the scene when the Joker is walking away from the hospital burning on fire. You know, he just exploded that shit. He's just laughing his ass off menacingly. But either way, guys, I want to know what you think about the situation down below. I guess the street saga will always continue, so I'll be here to cover it for you guys. So y'all make sure to subscribe, y'all make sure to like today's video, and maybe share it with a friend. As always, I encourage you to go follow me on my social medias. That's at JAMARI Speaks on both Twitter and Instagram. And it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and I'm out. Peace.